Jane-Finch.com.
All right, it's your girl Butterfly reporting at Jane-Finch on Jane-Finch Action Against Poverty, an event they're holding right here at the intersection, a place that we take over space quite a bit. And I'm with Susan. How are you today?
Good. How about you?
I'm okay. How are you feeling today?
Good. We're taking over the streets today.
All right. What are we doing here?
Well, we're doing a campaign to raise the rates. Right now, minimum wage is at $10.25, and cost of living, groceries, gas, everything is going up except for minimum wage. So right now we're trying to lobby the government, Catherine Wynne, to raise the minimum wage to $14 an hour.
All right. So there's a couple activities happening behind you. How is Kathleen Wynne going to hear what we're saying?
Well, we're doing a lot of activities right now. So we have some dances going on, some performances. You know, it's not the regular mainstream, but we want to say that we're here. We're here to make noise. We're here to support our communities, giving them food, because you know, a lot of people don't have access to these things, and we're not going to community events or organizations without any food. Like, we need these basic things: food, healthcare, minimum wage. So we're signing these postcards, and we're sending this to Kathleen Wynne. And
the premier, right?
Yeah, the premier.
Yeah. Who was from education, right?
Yeah, the education.
Let's see what she's going to do now.
So we're getting all of the community residents to sign these postcards, and we're going to mail them to her office to say we demand fair wages for our community and the rest of the province.
Okay. So how like, okay, with these postcards, you know, some people are coming around and we're trying to get them to sign. They're like, yeah, what am I really gonna do? Or that one postcard, like, how's that gonna do anything?
Well, you know what? Every postcard, well, first of all, we elect Kathleen Wynne. We elect our government officials into power. So you know what? As members, as citizens in this community, we have power. And these postcards, I mean, it's just one signature, but it's together as a collective. It's a lot. It's a lot of voices. It's a lot of members in the community. It's a lot of constituents saying, you know what? We demand minimum wage. We demand our wages to be increased. So every one postcard makes a difference.
I'm with Umair. How are you today, Umair?
Good.
And we were talking earlier, and you were saying you go to York and you also live in the community. So what's your take on, like, being at an event like this and having these experiences living in the community as well as going to school at York University?
Well, I think more students should be involved in the community. Especially since York has a reputation of being a politically active campus, but I don't think there is much of a linkage between the surrounding communities and what's happening on the campus itself, which is weird because obviously the communities are also very politically active. It just seems that there's maybe a gap in between what the communities are concerned about and what the students are concerned about, but really there shouldn't be.
Okay. So when we talk about that gap between students going to York and residents who live in Jane-Finch, and like yourself being a resident and going to York, how do you make that connection and bridge that gap?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's tough. I think the reason the students aren't really maybe involved in the communities, perhaps because of stereotypes that exist about the community, and just you know, and their own and students are, I guess a lot of them are commuting in, and they're coming in from higher income areas. So I guess there's the one could say class divide that's getting in the way. But yeah, the way to, I guess, get over it is to raise awareness about different issues and connect them together, because obviously, yeah, I mean, and it's not really an issue of self-interest. So I don't want to say that students should care because it affects them, but they should care because it affects human beings. And anyway, that's just.
All right. So I'm with a long-time, lifetime resident of Jane-Finch. Well, since you've been in this country.
Yes.
How are you, Laura Lee?
Well, I'm not too bad. Although I'm making with pain, but still.
Okay.
This event that is going on, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it that you appreciate that this event's happening?
Because I'm not in the workforce, but the young ones, we are out here to help them. Yeah. So I do appreciate what is really going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And $14 an hour, is that a lot to live off of?
No, it's not a lot, but you know, it is better than the minimum wage that they're having now, you know. Yeah.
So since you've been in this city, in Jane-Finch, in this community, what is your insight with seeing, you know, cost of things going up and
Yes, and they can't meet, you know, with the minimum wage you can't meet.
yeah.
Every day rent is raising and the wage not moving, so it's a problem.
Yes. All right. And do you see this happening across the city? Like, how do you feel about this? Like when you talk to your friends and family?
Well, as I said, I do appreciate what is going on, you know, and it should be going a long time.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, it should be a long time.
All right. Thank you so much, Loralee. Thank you.